Seems like we got a little sell-off on Wednesday. Let's see if we can decode value and if the volume profile could have helped us identify a few trade locations. Let's go. All right, sellers obviously in control. Let's see if the profile could have guided us through this big old sell-off. If you can spot some interesting things. So one thing right away that is kind of interesting to me here, I can switch to my other screen. So these are my weekly profiles. Delta on the other side, downside here. One thing very obvious here, that price was driving up past weeks and delta was selling off, so sell pressure was obviously in control here. Zoom out a little bit, makes it a little bit more easy. So eventually price breaks this distribution value from the prior week. We are rejecting that very clearly. So sell pressure is to the downside here. This weekly profile from 2 weeks ago, we have a value area high. This was the point of control of that week, and the value area low. So we opened up this week, I think we opened up right above it, but we clearly dropped into that value from this week, trade towards that naked point of control, try to bounce, rejecting that value area high from that session again, selling off. So the probability price is gonna go to that low. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, delta is still melting, so clearly sellers are in control. Clearly. Let's see on a daily what that says. So let's see if I can do it like this. So the session from yesterday, prior range low here, prior range low, value area low, the POCs here, the value area highs here, same levels as yesterday, that's every day. Yeah, from that session. And we have the overnight session here, the ETH session. Price opened up here right below the prior range low from the prior session. So this for me was a line in the sand level, that prior range high. For longs, I definitely wanted to see buyers step in and trade back above the prior range high here, and then look for longs above, and vice versa. If price was showing weakness, look for shorts, potential shorts towards the value area low, value area higher, in that point of control, and then go from there. See what happens here. Do we find buyers? Do we continue to the upside, or do we sell off, reject, and continue to the next level? Yeah, so that was the game plan for today for me, or how I was using the profile as a guide. If I look at my entry chart, my 1 minute chart here, price opened up right below that prior range high. Let's see if I can identify this better. So this was the first minute of the session. This would have been very aggressive to basically short at that big lot. I didn't do it. Still looked fairly bullish at that moment. I wanted to see more information for a potential long or short. So yeah, I waited there, but this could have been a potential short entry with a fairly tight stop, but the probability upon open also is very high then to be wicked out or stopped out and whatever. So I try to avoid this. But yeah, it could have been a nice trade. So price immediately upon open shows weakness, trades towards prior value. At this level, still no entries for me, because we like trading at this value area high and point of control, this still is a very high probability for price to reverse and continue to the upside. So I didn't do any trades here. We sold off under the point of control. This is where I started to get interested. This is where I shorted, for example, to the low for a scalp, and then just waited. Price was not really showing any strength in either side, as you can see here. There's obviously potential trades, but yeah, this was very messy, so I just left it alone. Obviously afterwards some very nice sell-offs here, but yeah, you have to like sit in 40 minutes of chop. Yeah, not for me, not today. End the year, I'm trying to take it easy, release some cortisol levels, like just chill the fuck out. It's been a wild year. 2026 will be more wild, I'm sure of it. So yeah, just enjoying these days, enjoying markets, not too worried about P&L and performing and such. But yeah, regardless of that, so price dropped back into value from the prior day. We found balance here, and then after the initial balance closed, price decided to start selling off to the low value here. Value immediately selling off to the prior range low from yesterday's session, and it just didn't stop. Continued to sell off. It's not a lot of setups for me in this way of how price action is moving. It's like consolidating, impulse move, consolidating, impulse move. Yeah, I'm a little bit too impatient for that. Not my price action. It's also why I stayed away from it. Especially still rollover going on. CPI tomorrow, PCE on Friday, holidays coming up. There's a lot of things happening at one time. But yeah, especially the value rotation from a bigger picture. Again, very nice. Again, if you can identify setups to the high of that value and then trade towards the low value. That's how many points was this? It's more than 100 points. That'll pay the bills. Yeah, very nice setups. Yeah, I don't have much to add on this. Besides that, there's a lot of sell pressure. We'll see. We'll find out how CPI turns out. Maybe tomorrow, some more trades for me. We'll see. Regardless, that was another one, and I'll see you in the next one.